I'm a little early. I normally start the stream at 10 on Thursdays, but this Thursday's a little different. I'm gonna start it at 9, might end it a little early, but anyway, let's do some cube. Alright. We're gonna do a cube draft tonight, boys. One, maybe two. So let's get this party started. Let's get rocking and rolling. I'm hyped. Arena Cube has been probably like maybe 25% as fun as like Vintage Cube on Magic Online, but it's still been fun. I think the best I've done is like 2 and 3, and that's in like 4 drafts. So this should be a good time. But all right, come on, last guy, ready up, my guy. Just need this last dude. Come on. Ooh, I have a friend online. Darth Apnea. That's my friend that I made yesterday in Dave's tournament. Woohoo! That tournament was a ton of fun. Got a little messy towards the end there. I apparently Dave received some bad news about one of his dogs during the tournament, so I don't really blame him for being a little distracted towards the end. But yeah, it was roughly the same result. We ended up getting second place in the tournament, but I don't think second place had any prizes, if I remember correctly. I think it was just first place was gonna get like a collector's pack of something. Anyway, let's focus. Ooh, we could go the Obliterator mono black route. I mean, it's the only black card in the pack. Otherwise, if we don't go with Obliterator, Vanquish the Horde's good. Dual Land is always good. Green Ramp, always good. You can pair green with almost any other color. Or one of these colorless mana ramp cards would also be very good. We could also take Scorch Spitter here, and it would basically cut red from the pack. There'd still be this, but this isn't... I don't know. This is like a combo-y type red card, whereas this is like aggro. I'm gonna go for Phyrexian Obliterator. I want to play this freaking card, boys. Alright, let's see who we're up against. There's us, of course. We have Onion. We have Nanobots. Dorman Mormon. Alright. Child of Corliss. That's a fun name. Pretty cool. Azure. Okay. Devin. And Prevail Who. Alright. Let's frickin' go. Bolas's Citadel. I wish I could pick this up too. I hope this wields. Wheels. I said wields. Anyway. Bolas's Citadel is going to go amazing with our mono black type deck. Or we could even go like black white for like some white life gain with the Citadel. I'm hoping to like focus Citadel here. This card is nuts. Especially if like, let's say you play a card that costs 3 mana and when it enters the battlefield it gains you 4 life. Now you've played it for -1 life. You gained a life by playing. Alright. In our color here, we have Doom Necromancer, which, granted, would basically cut black from the pack, aside from the duels, but it's not that good. I mean, it's fine, but it's not great for the strat we were trying to go with. If we wanted to branch out into another color, there's white with like this thing. This is quite the strong card. God's Willing is strong. Midnight Clock is very strong. There's duels, 2 of which include our color. Um, Lightning Bolt is fine. Okay. Rex Sage is pretty good. Let's go with the dual land, and we were kind of thinking about going white anyway, so we can take the pathway here, which I feel like will be fine. So here, Finale of Devastation is an insane card. Glorybringer is also quite strong. There's also Unburial Rites, which is very good, especially for that type of deck. Let's take the Finale here. We might be able to wield the Unburial Rites. Alright, what do we got? Doom Foretold, Elder Gargaroth. Elder Gargaroth is just nutso bonkers. Sword of Body Mind is fine. There's duels, 2 of which have our colors. Or one of our colors, at least. Yeah, let's go with the Elder Gargaroth. I think black-green is going to be probably the route we go here. Our Triton could help fill our graveyard. Sign in Blood would be good, especially with all that black. We seem to be going like Black Devotion almost. Sarah's Emissary is just a bonkers card. I kind of want to play this card. Alright, let's pick it up. Yep, Blooming Marsh sounds good for us. Black-green is the color combo we're going with. Possibly white. Let's see here. Well, we could take like the this thing. Or we could take a green-white duel. Might make it easier for us to play all the cards we want to. I'll go with the green-white duel. What is this? Okay. Let's take the Unstable Obelisk here. Works for any deck. Oh, dude, I want both those cards. Let's go Null Priest. Null Priest is stronger. Okay, we get a duel here. Noticing a ton of red in the packs. Red-white appears to be incredibly open, at least in this direction. Yeah, we'll take this. Not sure I'm gonna play it, but Dragon Skull Summit would be an option to keep us available for white. Let's take the Doom Foretold, though. That card can be... Ooh, I was considering Mire Triton when that pack came back around before, so... And Dreadwander. That's another card that I kind of wanted. Okay, I feel like we kind of, like, ended up with what we wanted in that pack. Alright, this next pack. Teferi's Protection. Amazing card. Huh? No. Gutter Bones. This would be decent for our type of deck. Judith. Again, they were passing red. Since that's the case, we might be able to wheel a Judith out of this pack. Like, we've kind of set ourselves up for, like, green-black, maybe splash-white. But, like, Judith is good. Also Infernal Grasp. There's some really good removal. I'm going to go with the Teferi's Protection here. This card is just bonkers good. Alright, this pack has a lot. That card is good. This card is good. Wow, that card is really good. Yeah, let's take the Primal Command and hope to wield the Mythos of Nethroi. Okay, so we have Pelucranos or Heartless Act. I'm gonna take Pelucranos because it has the escape ability. Ooh, we got some stuff here. We got some stuff here. Okay. The Welcoming Vampire is technically in our colors, but we're only playing a couple of white cards. White might even get cut. Languish is very good. Let's take that. Ooh. Which one do we take here? There's also a Stitcher Supplier, which is quite a strong card. Let's take the Woodland Cemetery. I think 9 times out of 10 that's going to come into play untapped and cost us 0 life. So here we have Feed the Swarm, potentially Splash Red with some lands, or Abundant Harvest. Let's take the Feed the Swarm. This card's good. Ooh. Hornet Queen. Graveyard Trespasser, which is decent. Erebos' Intervention, which is decent. Callous Blood Mage. This... I'm gonna take the Hornet Queen. Ooh, Vraska's Contempt. How's this card still in the pack? There's also Rishkar's Expertise. This card is nutty. I wanted to take the Vraska's Contempt there. So Judith did wheel. I have a feeling red is just not getting picked at all at this table. I'm going to take the Heroic Intervention. Well, do you even need that? Like, it's a good card. We could go for, like, Gutter Bones for faster diff. Alright, let's go with the Mythos of Nethroi here. Heartless Act, let's go. Yeah, we have a deck here, boys. We could play any of these cards. Well, this thing has a lot of value. Hey, let's go, baby. I'll take that duel. As far as this goes, yeah, I guess I'll take a Temple of Malice. And then, hey, we were considering taking Erebos' Intervention before. What is this? Okay. If you can play the Prismatic Bridge, you just basically win the game. Like, there's no two ways about it. Angel of Sanctions is also quite strong. Skyclave Shade would be fine. And, of course, Swords to Plowshares. Card is nuts. I'm leaning swords here. Oh, we are playing green. We could play this even if we don't end up playing 5 color. I'll take it. That might have been a mistake. There's a lot of stuff for us here too. Rankle is really good, especially in like an aggro strategy. ECD, super strong. Esper Sentinel, super strong. Scoot Swarm, extremely strong if it's left alone. Kogla, freaking nutty. Eldest Reborn, very strong. And Reassembling Skeleton is fine. Let's go for the Kogla here and hope to pick up something else good later in the pack. Okay. So here we have ways to help us splash white or just Knight of the Ebon Legion. There's also Helm of the Host, which could be good. Throw that on a frickin' Hornet Queen. Throw that on Sarah's Emissary. That would be nuts. But at that point, you're basically just winning the game. Let's take the Knight. Meat Hook Massacre is strong. Scrappy Scrounger is not bad. Cleansing Nova, of course, is strong. Let's take the Meat Hook Massacre, though. Holy moly. Prevail who? Let's go, my guy. Alright, what do we got? We have Ayara, very strong. Professor Onyx. I mean, we just don't have... I guess we have a few instants in sorcery. Yeah, we have a decent amount. Professor Onyx could be good. I really like Ayara. Oh, but there's also Great Henge. We have enough big stuff for Great Henge to work? I think so. Let's take Great Henge. We might be able to wheel something here. Oh my gosh. We're just getting past tons of stuff. Return of the Wild Speaker versus Lolth. I feel like Return of the Wild Speaker is just stronger. Oh, we want Gray Merchant. That is huge. There was also Tendi there. I passed up on that Tendi. That might have been a mistake, but let's see here. I think I'll just... Well, I could take Beanstalk here. It's actually not terrible. Early game it ramps us, late game it still provides value. Okay, Skyclave Shade is what I'm taking. Look at all this red and white in the pack. Rankle versus Eldest Reborn versus Reassembling Skeleton versus Scoot Swarm. Ugh. Rankle is really good, as is Eldest Reborn. Rankle has more devotion and is more aggressively costed. Let's take it. Savai Triome technically is a dual in 2 of our 3 colors. Sure, I'll take a Demonic Pact. I'm not playing red. Ayara, let's go. Let's go, baby. I don't know. I guess that's in a color of ours. And it's not even like an actual color of ours. Ooh. God Pharaoh's Gift. Not sure I'm gonna play that, but that's a really good card. Alright. Time to build the deck. First things first, I think I want to cut the Teferi here. Or the Teferi's Protection. That card is nuts, but I think we're going to be cutting white. So the Bright Climb Pathway can go in favor of a swamp. Triome can go in favor of a swamp. And the Overgrown Farmland can go in favor of a forest. Okay. Let's see here. I think we can cut Sika because we're not planning on trying to play the Prismatic Bridge. I think the fact that we picked this up pack 3 made it a lot harder to build around this. I think Mire Triton might not be... I mean, it's a Death Toucher, which is strong. I guess it's like a really good blocker. Skyclave Shade is sweet because you can keep replaying it. This is sweet. Look at all that value. I might cut the Obelisk. Look at all this devotion. Like, it's not really... It'll help us ramp towards our bigger stuff, I guess. But, like, I don't know. I really like this card because you get the late game value out of it. You can blow something up when you don't need it for mana anymore. But, yeah, I think we can afford to cut it. I mean, this card's just gonna be nuts. Freaking craziness. Kagla is very strong. This triple green, though, as is Hornet Queen. And look at all this black. Our deck is majority black. Finale of Devastation for, like, Hornet Queen would be absolutely disgusting. Oh my gosh. If you, yeah, so if you stack the triggers correctly, well, nope, it wouldn't work with the Hornet Queen. Because this entire ability would finish resolving before the Hornet Queen's ability for entering the battlefield would resolve to get you the 1/1 insects. So still a good card to find with it, but not like crazy good. I do kind of feel like all these little things are just like they're good for us to be aggressive with. But like I just don't know, like we don't have much value aside from like Ayara. I guess Ayara plus one of these things would be nuts. Do we have another one? Yeah, Skyclave Shade. Let's get rid of the Skyclave Shade. That thing's harder to recast. You do get the potential value of putting the 2+1/+1 counters on it, like if you replay it later in the game, but we're looking for stuff to cut. I'm still on the fence with the Mire Triton, as well as these two. I might cut one of these two. Your opponent lost life, you can activate Gutter Bones, and Dreadwander is if you have one or fewer cards in hand. It feels like I should cut Dreadwander if I cut one of those two. Let's go through the rest of the deck again first. Rankle Strong. Yeah, as we get up here to the top, I have a feeling that... Oh my gosh, it escapes with... Jeez. Get a 12/12 for 6 mana on the escape. I mean, it's a 12/12 that's kind of volatile, but I'm thinking something up here should probably go. Hornet Queen is just so hard to beat, though. Like, you need a board wipe to beat a Hornet Queen. Kagla just... I like it because it fights something. It can potentially protect itself. I don't know if I have any humans or not, but it can potentially protect itself if I somehow get a human. Oh, human soldier token. So it can protect itself, it fights a thing, and when it attacks, it destroys artifacts or enchantments. So that's a way to deal with pesky artifacts and enchantments. Like, we also have the Feed the Swarm to deal with enchantments and the Mythos of Nethroi to deal with anything. But like, I don't know. Actually, the Mythos of Nethroi only destroys creatures unless we spend white on it. And we were going to be playing white, but we cut it. Yeah, maybe this card goes. It's a good card. 3 mana destroy a creature is still not bad. But I guess, do we have any way of producing white mana at this point? I don't think so. I don't think we have any like ramp that says tap to add 1 mana. Well, we have the gold token. So if we can get down a first our own games and get all the way through it and get that gold token, we can use our gold token to add 1 white mana, which we could then use for Mythos of Netherite. Yeah, get this card out of here. I will also cut the Dread Wanderer. I think Gutter Bones is still going to be sweet. But yeah, I think cutting Dread Wanderer there is probably fine. So I kind of want to play this Godpharaoh's Gift, dude. Like, the card seems bonkers, especially since we have several board wipes. Like, we're going to be wiping the board. So we'll definitely have stuff in our graveyard. Plus, we just have ways to fill up the graveyard anyway. And then we can start Godpharaoh's gifting stuff back for free every combat of ours. And it becomes a 4/4. I guess that would be like a downgrade for something like Beanstalk Giant or Kogla. But most creatures in our deck, that's going to be an upgrade. So. All right, let's see here. Kind of feel like we should cut a little bit of the top end. We just have a lot of top end right now. I like this card because it's a win condition, and if it's not functioning as a win condition in the moment, it likely will be able to draw us a lot of cards. The only situation where this card is bad is if we don't have any creatures or our only creature on the field is a human. But since we only have one way of getting a human in the deck, and it's a token that's a 1/1, more than likely if we have anything on the field, we'll be able to draw cards with this. So I think we can keep that in. Yeah, I just keep on coming back to like either Kogla or Hornet Queen. Hornet Queen is just so hard to beat if you're coming up against it, because it just makes so many flyers. They all have Death Touch. Literally, you get 5 creatures with flying and Death Touch. Kogla, on the other hand, can deal with stuff. It can fight a creature, and then when it attacks, it can destroy an artifact or enchantment. Ooh, we have Primal Command to deal with stuff, though. You can put a non-creature permanent on top of its owner's library. You know, I never thought about this, but if you choose mode 2 and 3 on Primal Command, and you choose the target player to be your opponent, they'll shuffle away whatever you put on top of their library. That's sweet. Okay, so we're going to cut the Kogla. That should help with our mana, too. We might be able to readjust this a little bit. Rishkar's Expertise I definitely want to play. That's going to be freaking nutty. Can you imagine Rishkar's Expertise into... Wait, it says cast a spell into freaking Return of the Wild Speaker into like Grey Merchant, Phyrexian Obliterator, and you get to pick the spell that you cast after drawing the cards. This card is broken. Finale of Devastation. I mean, we don't have like a ton of ramp in our deck. Like, we can use the Finale of Devastation to get something like reasonably costed as the game's progressing. You know, like if we're at 6 lands on the battlefield, we can use it to find a Phyrexian Obliterator or something. Wait, does that have to be green? No, just a creature card. Yeah. So we could use it to find like Phyrexian Obliterator or something. But I don't think we're ever going to be getting off that X equals 10 thing. And if we do, then we better just win the game. Beanstalk Giant I like. Helps us fix a little bit. Mire Triton's a really good blocker. Also fills up our graveyard a little bit for things like Null Priest and Godfair Statue. Maybe we cut the Knight? Like, this thing's a house because you can pump it, give it Death Touch, and then, like, it will start growing, and eventually it'll just grow on its own. You won't have to pump it anymore. But at the same time, it doesn't really match our theme very well. It's a really good one-drop. And actually, even drawing it late in the game is good because you can play it out and then hold up the mana to give it Death Touch. Yeah, I've convinced myself not to do that. Not to cut that. Yeah, I'm just like super content with everything we have. I guess we could cut Erebos's in. I mean, it's good spot removal. Gains us life and gives a creature -X/-X, or we can exile stuff if they're doing like graveyard shenanigans. Yeah, what if we just like go boom boom and then rock 44 cards? This is what, 19 lands? Is this the proper what you call it? Land dispels thing. The word is escaping me right now, but is this proper? If I play 4 cards, how many lands should I play? Okay, we're looking this up, boys. Need to play at least 40% lands. So we're playing 19 lands. Get out our handy dandy calculator here. Okay, so we are playing 19 lands out of 44 cards. That's 43%. 18. 41%. Might be worth going to 19, honestly. I mean, we have a really solid early game, but we just don't have a ton of ramp. We have like the gold from this and where was it? Beanstalk can get us a land. And and then we also have Great Henge ramps us, but this obviously you're not going to be getting out till later in the game. So yeah, even though we're playing the color of ramp, we don't have a ton of ramp, and we could add a bit of ramp into our deck. That would also give other legendary creatures we control the ability to... That good. How many legends do we... We have Ayara, Rankle, Lucernos. So, yeah, once we get this high, it's not going to be worth it. Yeah, so that would give us, including Isaika, that would give us 4 creatures that could tap for mana if Isaika was in play. The Isaika? How do you pronounce this card? I don't know. Anyway. I mean, it'd be more ramp. It in and of itself is ramp. All right, let's add it in. Add one more forest. Oh, never mind. It already added. No, it didn't add a forest. Okay, add one more forest. Oh, no. $18 divided by 44. 40.9. We have kind of a high curve, though. So yeah, it might be worth adding in the one extra forest here. All right, let's give it a shot. First, let's pick out our land or our sleeves, rather. What sleeves am I going to? Ooh, these are pretty. I like that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. All right. Let's give this a go. Give this a shot. 36 minutes in and we're just starting game one. Yep, this is a mulligan. We have proper distribution of lands and spells, but that's 3 green lands and all black spells. All right, let's keep this. Let's chuck the Hornet Queen. We're too far away from that. Let's lead off with an Overgrown Tomb and Passage. Where's all our little stuff, dude? We'll pass. If we can draw one black source, we'll have Obliterator. Selfless Savior, okay. That's a green sword. Do we Meat Hook Massacre for 1? No. We'll save it. We can get more value out of this. So they're likely going to make our Meat Hook Massacre cost more. Maybe they'll make the Obliterator cost more. But they're likely going to make the Massacre cost more. Oh. They did go for the Obliterator. I can do that. Okay. Sure. Let's Meat Hook Massacre X of 2. Because why not? That's not going to work the way you want it to, bud. Although, it did prevent me from gaining 1 life. Nah, I'm not going to Gray Merchant here. Especially not in the 4 open mana. I want to draw a black source. Draw me a black source.
My children dread
Yeah!
will be rewarded.
We could play Bolas's Citadel and just start going to town. Let's play the Obliterator. They likely are going to have some removal here. Yep. Meat Hook Massacre. We'll give them the Gray Merchant here.
Go, my children.
Alright. We either have to go Rishkar's Expertise and find something good, Or just Bolas's Citadel and try to win. Ooh. Alright. Target player gains 7 life. And put target non-land permanent. Oh, I was thinking we could put the Meat Hook Massacre on the top and then replay it, but that won't work with the X. Let's do target player. Player land. Oh, yes. Languish. Yes. Let's go, baby. They replay their Planeswalker, yep. Remake their dudes, yep.
And I, the generous one.
Okay, player land off the top. Let's go ahead and Rishkar's Expertise, which will let us play our Beanstalk Giant. Oh gosh. Yep, we'll tap that for life. Okay, this was a little messy. I definitely shouldn't have Rishkar's Expertise there. I needed to read the card first. Aya. They're exiling the Citadel, okay.
And stay gone. Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek.
Alright, play out our land. Yep, Beanstalk coming down. Rankle, let's go, dude. So do we want to kill Lolth or Kaya? We'll kill Lolth because Kaya's not... I'm not really afraid of that plus ability. I don't like the minus, but Kaya doesn't have enough, what do they call it, devotion. Why didn't they do that? Oh, they had to wait until a permanent left the battlefield.
The essence of love. This is my favorite part. Watch the life essence fade.
Okay. Oof. Play Outer Swamp. Fire Triton coming down. Go to... Okay. That's good. Ooh, baby. If we get this, it'll be for 7. That's not enough. So let's go for Mr. Rankley. Oh. Okay. Next turn, we're probably finaleing. Yep, we're gonna go in at Little Miss Kaya here. And then let's end the turn, yep. So just counting our lands real quick. 1, 2, 6, 10, 11, with the Great Henge 12, 13. Okay.
There has to be an answer here.
So we're going to be able to get off our finale for 11? Oh no, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, they're definitely just gonna board wipe here. So, what's the plan here, opponent? What you thinking? Thinking? Oh. Destroy all artifacts and enchantment. Okay. They just scoop? Well, oh, okay. They realized that I could just pump up my, my Knight of the Ebon Legion. Like, I can activate that ability as many times a turn as I want. And with how many lands I had, that's what, 10, 11, 12? So I could have activated it 4 times. Give the thing plus 12, plus 12. Yeah, they were way dead. So I definitely made a mistake that game. The turn that I went Rishkar's Expertise with an empty board into Beanstalk Giant, I definitely should have just cast Beanstalk Giant as a creature. So that was an oof. Aside from that, I kind of felt like I played the game pretty well. But yeah. All right, we leveled up. What do we get? I'm curious. We got a pack of Zendikar Rising. And our pack contains stuff I don't care about and a Tabarax. Okay. Whatever. What's in the store, by the way, right now? I'm curious what the daily deal is. Ooh. Some Snowland. Pretty Snowlands. Well, I already have pretty Snowlands, so thank you, but no thank you. Or whoops. Oops, oops, oops. Resume. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, this deck feels really strong. So I was thinking about this earlier today. My favorite color combination used to be blue and green, but I've just been growing like to hate blue, honestly. Like Arena has made me hate blue because every time I play against a blue deck, it just feels bad. So I think my new favorite color combination, 2-color combination, is blue, or rather green-black. Always bolt the bird. Yeah, so I think Golgari is my new favorite color combination. And tricolor, I think my favorite is probably Abzan. Alright, Ayara coming down. If this sticks, it'll be real nice for Gray Merchant. Ooh, Rishkar. A good card. Okay. Fire Trite. Coming down. Trigger, trigger. I can do that whenever I want, so no attacks. Pass the turn. Ovalar's Huntmaster. Okay. Yep, that is real bad for it. We want to... I don't think we need to. Let's keep it. Ooh, Rankle. They don't have any flyers. I could Primal Command here. You know, I could do that tricky thing where I use the Primal Command to make it so that they shuffle their Dovalar's Huntmaster away. Otherwise, I could Rankle, use it to, like, do some stuff. Yeah, let's Rankle. We're at a healthy life total. Yeah. Well, they lose a wolf, I lose my Death Toucher. Doesn't seem worth it. Yeah, let's just do this one. Alright. Here you go, opponent. So, Gray Merchant next turn. That's gonna be for 8. Plus the Ayara trigger, 9. Rankle does 3 more. If they swing out with the team here... Wait, he makes them when he attacks too, right? Oh, that's on the other side. They don't. Fire Trident. Absolutely blocking that. Yep. Okay, my turn. Meat Hook Massacre. Interesting. Interesting. That's probably how I'm gonna win the game now. Next turn. Oh, geez. I just realized I could have won this turn. If I wouldn't have blocked there, I could have used the Rankle ability to make them lose their last life. Alright, pass the turn. Because, yeah, if I would have had the Mire Triton out, Gray Merchant would have done one more. That's totally fine. They're dead. I guess they could have something. They do have that Rishkar. Let them tap for mana, I should say. With a counter on it. That's interesting. Yep, we're just not gonna block here. We have so much life. Okay. We can Meat Hook Massacre for 5. Yep. Good enough. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I definitely should have done that math on the Fire Triton there, but just a little mistake. We still won the game. I guess we won the game with what we drew, though. Like, we didn't win with what we had prior to drawing a card. Like with the information, what I mean is with the information that we had when we made the mistake, wouldn't have won the game. We didn't know that we would just have to meet. Okay, we can keep this. This looks good. We got our Isaika. Oh, okay. Woodland Cemetery. Ichikichu. That's the turn. Yeah, so we definitely didn't build the deck in any means possible. Like, by any means possible, we definitely did not build the deck in a way to be able to cast the Prismatic Bridge. So okay. They appear to be playing some kind of control-y looking type thing. Let's go to combat and hit. This does have vigilance. I'm gonna get that down first. I'm a little afraid of like a board wipe, but this ramps me all in the same as the Beanstalk Giant would, but it gets another creature down. Alright, let's Beanstalk Giant for a swamp. Find me a swamp. And now let's go ahead and blow up that Oracle and die. Then let's go to combat and hit for 3. Okay. We pass the turn, play out our forest. I don't really want to use Feed the Swarm on their guy. Let's just go to combat and hit. Yep, they block Pekka. Take 2. Let's throw down Poly K. And then let's just pass the turn. They might be able to use the Flamer to get, like, a Field of the Dead, maybe? Which wouldn't be fun. Poly K is gonna fight the Reclaimer. You gotta do it now if you're gonna do it, my dude. What you gonna do? What you got up your sleeve? He just doesn't do anything, okay? I totally thought he was gonna find a Totem. That's an Elder Gargaroth. That's a thing. That is one thing. I can tap for mana. That's awesome. Elder Gargaroth. Go to combat. Swing, swing, swing. If they block and trade with the Gutter Bones, we can get it back. They block Pelucranos, being okay. They choose to keep their guy alive and prevent the least amount of damage. Okay. That's the turn. We maybe could have held the Gargaroth there. Ram through. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. In response, I am going to activate the Lucrinos, fight their Solemn. Bet they didn't see that coming. What you gonna do, opponent? You got 3 cards in hand. They could definitely get us here. There's lots of board wipes that could keep them in the game. I don't see any white. So I don't know if there's any mass bounce in the cube. But there is like Meat Hook Massacre that they could play. An opponent is really into Think Tank. Oh, they scoop. Okay. All right, good game. Yay. With that game, we've officially won more games this draft than we've won in any other cube draft that we've played. And that is 3 games. But hey, we're 3-0. That's not bad. Hey, Azure. This guy was in our draft pod. Let's go. Yeah, we can keep this. It's not nearly as quick as our other hands have been. 2 or more other lands. Okay. Swamp, swamp. Forest. Beanstalk. Finding me a swamp. Opponent. Oh, they have removal of some sort. Burning Rankle to my hand, okay. They play land go. Alright, Rankle's coming back down, or at least trying to. They counter it. Alright. Well, if we get one more land, then we can just God Pharaoh's statue. Or God Pharaoh's gift, rather. That's not a land. So we'll just Grey Merchant, which feels kind of bad here, considering we didn't have any other devotion, but what else are we gonna do? Right at the bottom, okay. Go to combat and swing. And then we're gonna try to throw out the Beanstalk Giant here. They didn't do anything. They clearly have counters. Yep. Approach the second sun, okay? And they have a card draw slash... Okay, yep, this is gonna be tough. Let's see here. We could Hornet Queen to get a bunch of dudes. I think what I'm gonna do is God Pharaoh's Gift. Getting back Mr. Ranky Cranky Spanky. Swing Swing. Triggers. Discards a card. Loses a life and does not draw. Nope. Okay. Sacrifices a creature. We will discard the Feed the Swarm. Oh, we could have discarded the Hornet Queen. Sacrifice a creature, yep. Why did it play the Decayed animation? Is it because the creatures died at the end of combat? And it just thinks that any creature dying at the end of combat is because of Decayed? That's how this works, right? No, it's whenever it deals combat damage. Well, we can Ayara. Go to combat. Get us a frickin' beanstalk. And pass the turn. Approach the second sun, there's still a few cards down. Vanquish the horde. Okay, yep. Alright. I think we get back Ayara here. We've got some damage now, though. They need another board wipe win here. Or if they have some sort of card draw that costs 2 or less mana. Oh, yeah, almost thought that they scryed it to the bottom. Alright, let's see here. We have 6, 7, 8. This will be 9. Actually, let's destroy target creature with no counters on it. Go to combat. Gray Merchant. Trigger, trigger. Okay. Swing with the team. Good game. We got there, dude. Their next turn, they were going to approach the second sun, but they didn't get to their next turn. They're at negative 15 life. Even with this thing powering them to the approach, every turn they were either drawing a card or scrying a card to the bottom. Every turn, regardless of the card, they either drew it, which draw a card if your life total is greater than your starting life total, which it was in a few instances. They either drew the card or they were scrying it to the bottom. And it was the next card on the top of their library before they cast this thing. And then we just freaking blasted them, dude. Alright. Yeah, that God Pharaoh's gift is really powerful. Hey, we leveled up again. Mastery, what did we get? We got a pack and a card art. Cool. Let's go to our packs and open our pack. Ooh, Chandra Dress to Kill. I didn't have one of these yet.
Well, give up already.
So 3 mana, 3 loyalty planeswalker, +1, add a red. It deals 1 damage to up to 1 target player or planeswalker. +1, second +1. Exile the top card of your library. If it's red, you may cast it this turn. Okay. -7. Exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may cast red spells from among them this turn. You get an emblem with, whenever you cast a red spell, this emblem deals X damage to any target where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. Okay, that's pretty sweet, dude. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's keep it going, boys. We are 4-0 now. Let's see here. I believe it costs 4,000 gold to do... I paid in gems for this one, but I believe it costs in gold 4,000 to do a cube draft. So 1 more win and we'll have paid for the draft. And then everything after that will just be bonus. Also, one more win will secure us another rare. Because if you look at those prizes, on 4 wins, it says at least 1 rare and 2 uncommons not in standard. The next one will be at least 2 rares and 1 uncommon not in standard, and that's how it is for the rest of them as well. Okay. So yep, one more win will get us 1,000 gold and an additional rare. An additional guaranteed rare. Based on that wording, it sounds like you still can get multiple rares if you don't get to 5 wins, but it's not guaranteed. Malfeas. Like malfeasance? Okay. I'm gonna keep this. We're a little low on lands here, but we have the gutter bones. And if we draw a land, we can go for the first our own game. We got them boys. Hey, let's go. Okay. We're gonna go to combat first. And then first our own game. We've had a great curve. We've gone 1, 2, 3 here. We got kind of lucky because we were on the play. So turn 1, we started out with Gutter Bones. Turn 2, we drew the Mire Triton so that we could go 1, 2. And then turn 3, we drew the second Forest so that we could play our 3. Alright, going in with our dude. If he can play 2 spells here, this will flip back. And unfortunately, his abilities are going to stack over the top of mine since it'll be my turn. And so, okay. That does get us a clue, though, which still allows us to draw a card now. Up. Coming in. Yep. The blocks. Activate this ability. Draw a card. Hey. That at least will... Okay, so this is going to be an empty one. Let's go to combat. He's sitting on something. I think it's the blast zone, because you can activate that. Oh. Okay, well, he gave us a card. Fortunately, it was on our end step, which was a good play by him. So it means that we're not going to be able to play our Overgrown to pet until next turn. Hey, you get a gold token. Way too late. Lucranos. We could play this guy out too. I don't think I want to though. Let's just pass the turn. Next turn, granted Pelucranos survives. We'll have the Great Henge. Thuris, okay, but they don't have any permanents in their graveyard. Forest. Oh gosh, I really want a Rishkar's expert. But I think it's right to Great Henge. Plus, like Gray Merchant? Pro-human. Yeah, let's do the Gray Merchant. We'll 3 devotion when it lands. Ooh, Languish. Okay, I'm not going in here. They're gonna be able to exile something. They go for Polyk. Languish is gonna get us 2 creatures back now. That feels good. We could even Rishkar's expertise into Languish. Oh gosh!
You require my aid.
What can
do
this
what
do?
I demand.
Oh! They're tapped out here, so I can just block with the Gray Merchant and they'll lose their Lurrus? Oh, they're gonna Yawgmoth to kill off my Gray Merchant. That's fine.
My will cannot be denied.
Then yeah, they lose
will
2 of their creatures. Rishkar's expertise doesn't seem as appealing now. I might just Languish here. Draw.
My power is for annihilation.
Good, there are things at 6. We could hold up Erebos Intervention. Give something -3/-3. Or we could just play our Bra. I'm just gonna play our Bra. Which also draws us a card. Massacre Worm. Well, that only kills off the Gutter Bug.
A gift.
They make
in
some
exchange
dudes.
for loyalty.
Oh, dude, Null Priest can get back a Gray Merchant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're at 6. Alright, attack the face. Activate this ability. Now a 5/6. If I activate it again, he'll survive. Let's see here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Yeah, this is fine.
And do what I demand.
Yeah, let's do this. And then let's play down the Phyrexian Obliterator. Which draws us another card. We'll discard a Forest and a Swamp. We have a ton of stuff to do.
the generous.
We've got Rankle. Oh, Shield Dread. Yeah, let's just kill off all their dudes.
We will slay our enemies. Aren't I generous?
Oh gosh, I've forgotten. That's not how that card works. Oopsie. Well, luckily for us, we have Meat Hook Massacre.
My power is for annihilation.
Frickin' Meat Hook Massacre, getting us out of my misplaced city. Yep. Alright, 6 is what we need. 5, 6. With 2 mana remaining afterwards. These are going to resolve.
Get what I want.
Yep, I'm just going to pass the turn. They play a Cruel Celebrant. Okay.
Aren't I the generous one?
We'll go ahead and destroy a creature with no counters on it, being the Cruel Celebrant.
My will cannot be denied.
Okay. So, let's Ayara. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross 6. Throw down the Null Priest. Trigger, trigger, trigger. We're getting back a Grey Merchant. There we go. I mean, that turn with the Pelucranos, when I had Pelucranos and Phyrexian Obliterator, I absolutely should not have fought that last creature. Because I was going to be sacrificing a creature to the dang Shieldred anyway. So why did I fight the last creature? I don't know. That was dumb. Hey, but we're into the 4,000 gold, so it paid for the tournament. And we get double rares. So everything from here on out is just extra gold. Each win is 1,000 gold more. So at this point, I could lose 3 games in a row and I'll be happy. I've paid for the draft now. The Great Willy. Hello, Willy. I'm keeping this. This looks pretty sweet. Not quite as quick as some of our other hands, but we've got stuff to do, things to do it with. They went first, so they're not going to get to untap that. Alright, we want a Swamp here. We could feed the Swarm their Esper Sentinel here, which would draw them a card. Or we could Erebos Intervention it. Or we could wait until their turn so that they don't get access to the card. Whoa, 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 whoa. X is 1. Targeting you. Not gonna pay the Esper Sentinel thing. They'll get their card. Hey, let's go. Now we can play Ayara on curve. Followed by Mr. Ranky Pranky Spanky on curve. Ganters? Ooh. Ooh, Ganters. Who likes a Ganters anyway? He must have hit a couple of decent things. That or else just like a lot of stuff he doesn't know, because it took him a while to pick the card. Bringing in with the Welcoming Vampire. I like it. Because that means that Ranky hits the board. And then hits his face. Yeah, let's do this. Discard this forest. Okay. End the turn. Baby. Waffle. Or loaf.
I'm hungry. A gift.
Okay.
In exchange for loyalty.
Coming in. Alright. Here's a swamp. We're gonna go Beanie. Get us another swamp. Yep. So we are going to use Ranky to attack his dude. Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I will come.
And then we'll kill off his Welcoming Vampire. Now it's our turn.
Subservience will be rewarded.
Or now it's their turn, rather. Sacrifice a creature. Boo.
Aren't I generous?
So what we have to remember next turn is if we don't draw a land, or if we just draw something we can't do anything with, don't cast Rishkar's Expertise. It's gonna do nothing. Yeah, so this was like probably our worst draw here.
Go on, run! But we will catch you.
Oh gosh, that's real bad for us because of the God Pharaoh's gift. We can still use it to get back like a Ranky. Booming Marsh, that enters tap. Yep. Okay, that's a concession. Here, I'll call good game. Then I'm gonna show him what I had, and then I'm gonna concede. Yeah. I don't know. There was the misplay where I attacked with the Rankle there when I didn't realize this dudes had reach. I clearly saw that they had reach, but my brain was just like, he doesn't have any flyers. So I don't know. Anyway, that's our first loss, but we're still we've already paid for the draft, so not like we're really hurting that bad here. Blooming Marsh. Yes, we are keeping. Alright, Blooming Marsh into Knight of the Ebon Legion. Into Pass the Turn. Into Draw 2-drop? Maybe? That's not a 2-drop. We're just gonna pass the turn. No blocks. Kill off our guy, okay. Yeah, so I think we just want to go fetch a swamp here. The Reaper knows. Oh no. There's the decayed animation when it should be showing up. Okay. Elder Gargaroth coming down. They could use Pelucranos to fight it, but then our guys trade. I mean, I start taking a lot of damage once that's done. But at least it kills off his 6/6. If he's got some sort of other means of removal here, we're going to 1. Okay. That's a lot of damage. We have to block here. We're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 if we do that. Otherwise, if we block a 2, we'd take... Wait, hold on. We could block a 2, gain 3 life, and then take 13. Yeah, let's do it. They oops us. So, finale of Devastation could get us a Phyrexian Obliterator here. We could also just Rankle. So let's go to combat and swing. Let's get us a 3/3 beast. And then I think we finale for 4. Let's see our graveyard. Not our graveyard. Library. We could get a Phyrexian Obliterator. We could get Pelucranos, which would have a slightly bigger butt. I think I'll get the Obliterator here. Are you gonna fight the Obliterator? Phyrexian Arena. Okay. All in good game. Fight's there. His dude goes down to a 4/4. Did he forget about that? That was huge. Go to combat. Obliterator's coming in. You'd best not block it here, opponent. Here comes a Hornet Queen. Let's go, baby. First I run games. Okay, that'll get him a 1-1. Rishkar. Okay, that'll pump a couple things. Yeah, he's real dead. One bee's blocking there. These two block there. One bee's blocking there. This whole board's gonna die. I'll lose everything that's blocking. Okay. Yep, so non-human creatures I control get +3/+3 until end of turn. And he's real dead. There we go. Let's go. That one was really close. That one was like, it was so close. It really came down to the wire there. Like, I thought I was gonna lose for a minute there. But that Elder Gargaroth really came in handy, because that thing gained us 3 life when we needed it. Like, when we needed it. We were going to die without that 3 life. And then it made a blocker that was able to hold down the fort for a really long time. It was such a good card. Excuse me. Okay. One more win, and we've won the tournament. 2 more losses, and we're out. But I'm okay with any of that. At this point, our winnings are 2 rares, at least. 1 uncommon or better. And 1,000 gold. This looks bad. But I'm going to keep it because I don't want to go to 6. If I draw 1 land, I might be okay. Hey, there's a land. So we're still kind of in the danger zone here. But we have Pelucranos. I'm sure they have some sort of removal. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Yeah, we'll take it. Okay, great henge. Pretty great here. We could take the chance on that. Although I think I'd rather just leave up a Pelucranos fight. Play mountain, okay. Block there, yep. They appear to have something. Maybe they're thinking about... Okay. We're gonna kill off their dude. We're still going to 1 here. Oh, they had the burn in hand. Oh, man. Well, that was a quick one, and we kept a pretty garbage hand. We probably should not have kept that. All right. Last game. Win or lose, we're done. I have something cool to show you. Oh my gosh, you can't even see it. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no, I need to fix this. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. See this? This is a beta version. I think that's so cool. All right, back to Magic. We're on the play. We have a Meat Hook Massacre to hold off their early game if they're hyper fast like that last deck. And we have Rankle coming down. That looks quite fast. Blooming Marsh, Sago. Oh. Is that really what they're up to here? Woodland Cemetery. Ranky boy. I'm gonna say each player discards a card. I'm gonna discard this forest. He did not want to discard a card. Ooh, a dragon. Okay, lava coil on a Ranky boy. Hey, let's go. Meat Hook Massacre is gonna get us some value. Alright, Meat Hook Massacre for 2. They have no mana, so they can't activate the Scavenging Ooze in response. Nice. Gain 2 life, and then play out the Gutter Bone. Nice little 2-for-1 there with the Meat Hook Massacre, and it's still gaining us value since it's still on the board. Oh, is that gonna fight our guy? Oh, just double the counters? Okay. So this could search for a 3-drop. What do we have? I guess like Ayara? This could just search for something too. I think I'm gonna gain the life. And search for a creature. That creature will be Phyrexian Obliterator. No attacks. They've got a big boy, sure. But we've got a 5/5 trampler, but we will have a 5/5 trampler. Okay, they're blowing up our meat hook next. That's fine. But the 5/5 trampler, if it's ever dealt damage, they're sacrificing that many permanents. Yep, here it comes, baby. Coming at you with the gutter bones. They have one card left in hand. I wonder if it's an answer for the Phyrexian Obliterator. That's a mountain. I think the mountain from this set is sweet, but all the rest of them are kind of meh. Like, I guess that looks decent, but just like from here, like I like how the mountain looks, but this one kind of looks like he's wearing a top hat from here. Are you sure about this? One, two, three, four, five. Oh gosh. Okay, well, we have Heartless Act. We could actually just Fire Triton. Put 2 cards and gain 2 life. Now let's hold up the Heartless Act. Go in with our Gutter Bones. Yep, Bell Collector. That kind of sucks, but let's remove 3 +1/+1 counters from their Voracious Hydra. Ooh, Ayara is pretty sweet here. Nice blocker, and it gained me some value. Gutter Bones. No blocks here. Ooh, that's actually really good. That can take out their dude. Let's wait for them to overextend. Yes. Activate their den, okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Nice. Now we can Pelucranos. How many do we have to? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to keep all the creatures because of Dot Pharaoh's. And we now have a 12/12 that can fight things. I think this game is over. Yeah, I really think this game is over. In fact, I'm so confident I'm going to give him a good game right now. Let's go! We got there. 7-2 is still 7 wins, baby. We leveled up too? Nice. Alright, claim that prize. Before we claim that prize, let's go see what our level up prize was. It was just an orb. Let's go get our hard art for Lantern Flare. One more orb and we'll get the last sleeves. Very nice. How close are we to one more orb? One more level and we get the exquisite sleeve. That's extremely nice. We don't get another orb until level 84. We're kind of far away, but we still have 27 days. Yeah, we can probably finish off this entire line in 27 days. Okay. Oh, right. Let's claim this prize, dude. What do we get? What do we get? We got an Eerie Ultimate. An Embodiment of Agonies. And Angelic Ascension. Well, this is sweet that these two cards both kind of go together in a deck that I've been considering remaking, which is I don't remember his name. Okay, let's see. Whatever. Okay, our format is Stark Brawl. Our commander is multicolored. Nethroid, that's his Violante in this card art. But anyway, both of the cards that we got, Embodiment of Agonies, as well as that other card, Eerie Ultimatum, both go extremely well in this deck. Because the whole idea of this deck is play a whole bunch of creatures with low power. Like, for instance, Embodiment of Agonies, when it's in the graveyard, has 0 power. So Nethroid can bring it back for free. It's not even, it doesn't even cost you 1 towards your 10 power. It's 0. You just want a whole bunch of little things like this with like 0 or 1. And then you just get a board out of nowhere when you mutate this dude. Can I filter to where the power is 0? Please? I don't know. I don't know if I want to sit here and make this deck right now. If I do, it's probably going to take me an hour. That's probably going to be the next deck that I play. But anyway, we finished our cube draft. Got our prizes and all. That's fun. Let's play one quick game of Brawl. Just as like a send-off. Let's go Eugene. Let's play some Eugene, baby. Ooh. I've seen commander decks of this thing. I know with like buyback stuff, it go infinite, I think. So this hand is fine. We're gonna keep it. Eye of Vecna can hopefully draw us into a land, which we can then use to play Foundry Inspector, which with the Foundry Inspector and an additional land, we can then play Firemine Vessel and then play our commander. So granted that actually we wouldn't be able to play our commander. We're gonna have to get a second land if we want to play our commander. But Eye of Vecna is gonna help us out with that. Hey. or we can just draw our lands when we... But see, like, I'm playing against a mono blue deck. It's probably going to have a lot of count. Sure, we'll throw down our dude. Likely to get count. Didn't get countered. I'm very surprised. Didn't I clock? Decline. Play out our land. Let's play a Fire Mine Vessel and a Cold Steel Heart. Naming, I don't know, white. And hit him. Let's go, baby. We have ramped. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. With our land next turn, we'll have 8 mana. So we can play out Eugene and still have 2 available mana. Alright, let's see if he resolves. I have a feeling they have a counter spell. He does resolve. Let's play out our Mana Geode first. Yeah, I had a feeling we would have something like that happen. But this at least lets us still play out our Maskwood Nexus. Play their commander. Okay. Give their creature +1/+1 and flying until end of turn to make a copy. You gonna do it again? Do it again. They do it again. Make another copy. They got their dude. We'll decline this. Playing out our dude. We're gonna kill off their commander here.
Your past is unwritten.
Play out a scrap trawler. And then I believe we will be activating our Maskwood Nexus. Let's go to combat and hit with our Foundry Inspector. Turn. So his commander costs 6 now. If he has another land in hand, I don't think he's played one yet. Pop it, Stitcher. Okay. 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 Swinging at Eugene with the 2/1, one of the 2/1s. All right, go ahead and activate this ability. Take action. Eugene's coming back down this turn. It's fine. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we pay for Ivecna, we can play Eugene, but we won't be able to play anything. Let's decline. We don't really have the life. Ooh. Pay for Eugene. Blow up their big flyer. Planar Bridge, we won't be able to play though. Play Planar Bridge. Next turn we could activate it, get like Platinum Angel or something. Yeah, let's go this route. I'll come in with the 2 of these. We take 6. Okay. Those do count as tokens. Okay. Rivar comes out. There's 1 mana remaining. They dive down their Cloud Conceer. Ooh, but they lose all abilities, so they just get another 3/3. So I could double block one of these to kill it off. If I do that, I'm gonna take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sure. Solve all of these. Decline this. That's a land. Okay. Unfortunately, I was really hoping we would find a spell to play here. Since we found a land, if we activate this, we're going to have 3 mana remaining. Yeah, I think we just have to hold off. Actually, if we play out Eugene, blow up this thing. If we do that, we don't have enough mana to also make a... No, we would. Does this cost 3? Yeah. Kind of risky.
Recklessness and fear are the seeds. Be gone, interloper.
Okay, well... Oh, nope. Cancel. Cancel attacks. No attacks. I didn't realize that the Pop-It Factory lets you transform it if you want to, so they could just do that and then have 2 flyers here. Okay. Yep. We'll make a dude, but we're still dead. Alright. Well, that was a fun game. Definitely misplayed there. We should have just waited until we were about to die and then used the Planar Bridge to find a Platinum Angel, but, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Alright, anyway. I'm going to call that a day. So, thanks for watching, anybody who watched. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. If there is anybody, I can't tell if there's any viewers right now. It says 0, but sometimes it says that, and there are actually viewers. And, like, when I click show viewer list, I see Andrew's in here, but it says 0 viewers. I don't think it would say that if he wasn't. But, anyway. If there is anybody viewing, you're interested in tossing me a follow, I would open a pack of a random, or not random, but actually that could be kind of fun. I could open a random set booster on stream because you followed. I think I like that. I'm gonna edit this. Here, let's edit the text. I open a, oops. Random. And I don't even have to say standard anymore because it's not of their choice. Okay, cool. Whoops. Let's edit the size of this a little bit. Oh. Okay. Save that. Sweet. So yeah, I just thought of a sweet idea. So if you follow, I'll open a random set booster on stream just because you followed. So give me a follow. It'd be fun. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later.